Okay. So the camera is on the gas stove. If you will come there, it will be your this part, okay?
Yeah.
So your back will be there, okay?
Where? Here?
Hold on. No, you stay there. We'll just start with the
Okay.
with the thing first. Before we I will get some water ready for us. Do you want some water? You want some water? Hot water? There you go. It's hot. Now, okay, hold on. Alright, this is good. Okay. Do you want me to start? I think your side of the face came in. Can I?
Here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. This is full fat, whole milk,
Right.
organic. Okay. If you find the local one, local like without a container. I think we don't find that in North Carolina, but I think South Carolina has that luxury of getting the fresh milk, raw milk, things like that. Okay. So now we will start warming this. Okay. As it will come to the boiling point, okay, we need to boil it very well so that the maida concept, the concept for weight loss in our case for you, okay, the way we are talking. If you see, rasa, rakta, mansa, maida, good job, doc. Asti, majja, and shukra. Okay, so if you see, rasa, rakta, mansa, then comes the maida. Asti, majja, shukra. So this is the
Center.
good job. Did you see how the imbalance it holds the body? This is the center of the body. This tissue is the center of all the tissues. So this is why it is very important. Every center is very important in the body, right? Center of our body, center of our diabetes, center of our eyebrows, blah blah blah. So, maida dhatu. If we have a good maida, this is an imbalanced maida. This is an imbalanced kapha. This is a lot of ama in the body. But when we are talking about the food concept here, we are, our main aim is for you to make sure that you understand what are the things you should, how you should cook,
Right.
what you should mix, what are the compatible ways of eating, what are not the compatible ways of eating. Incompatible food we do not want. Is that
Yes.
right? So our aim and focus is here today to learn some of the basic transformations in the food. So the transformations in the food, I will show you what exactly I mean. Okay. So this is a culture. Now I make it, I prepare it, and I sell it. Okay. Now as we are in the winter time, I use this machine, but very less time I use. When the weather is good, you don't need this. It's just a warmer to keep the milk warm. Okay. So it's easy for the growth of the bacteria. But in the winter time, specifically when it's freezing, okay. But in the summer, spring, you don't need anything. Charlotte weather is so good, so we don't need any of that. Okay. So now, until that milk gets warm up, okay, what we would like to do, we will make some tea aside. We wanted to learn how to boil the herbs and spices to drink, right? So what I will do, you sit, no worries. I will get the container and pour tea. for the tea. So this is a yogurt preparation going on.
Right.
This is a tea preparation
Mhm.
going on. So here we'll keep some water. So this is
Hot
just a
water.
hot water.
Into the
Save it.
cup.
Yeah. This is 1 cup of water.
Mhm.
And if you are making this, the why I'm showing this, because
Mhm.
this is the way you are going to make your everyday decoction,
Mhm.
which I will give it to you. You will be boiling like this, just along
Mhm.
the hourly. That's a new series.
Mhm.
So the way we are going to make some boiling of the water
Mhm.
or making the decoctions,
Mhm.
concoctions, this is the way we're making it.
Mhm.
So I will just show you an example today,
Mhm.
but this is the kind of thing you will be doing at home
Mhm.
for yourself, for your pain in the body.
Mhm.
Okay, so I have some fresh ginger. So this is the ginger paste,
Okay.
fresh, okay?
Right.
That's and just
Yeah.
okay,
I have a microplane, so I can make that.
plain, yeah, okay,
Mhm.
perfect, okay? So what I'm going to do here,
Mhm.
1 spoon,
And tablespoon.
and I will add fennel seeds,
And also
fennel, 1. You want to
tablespoon.
try one? Try it.
Yeah, I know what fennel tastes like. So. Mhm.
Okay, so have one of this,
Mhm.
1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon.
Mhm.
Then when you'll be making, I'm just giving you variations so that you can think of making teas for yourself. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon stick.
Okay, so what I'm going to just
Break it up.
Yeah, just don't throw it one. Break it into the small pieces.
What kind of cinnamon do you use?
Any
There's
cinnamon.
There's
whatever.
Ceylon cinnamon and more Indonesian cinnamon. Some are supposedly better for
Go
blood,
for the Eastern
blood
cinnamon.
sugar. I don't know. You know. You know.
Okay, so do you see this?
Yeah, that's
Now
what
I'm going to
Mhm.
go on the medium heat.
Mhm.
So I will give another 2 more minutes to warm the milk, okay? Until then our water is boiling here.
Mhm.
And I will get some fresh basil for you, tulsi. This is a plant which builds the immunity in the body.
What is that?
Tulsi. Tulsi. This is the very spiritual plant, doc. This is a immune builder. In COVID, India used a lot of this. You can this. This is a really spiritual
How
plant.
do you spell that?
Tulsi. Tulsi. Yeah. I do all my herbs. I save them during the winter. Did you see this?
It's a little bit like oregano or something.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. So this is called it as a tulsi. Ocimum sanctum is the Latin name for this.
Mhm.
Ocimum sanctum. And this is the Kapha diluting, Kapha nashak. This is very good to
Mhm.
dilute the phlegm. So very good in the cold,
Right.
cough, congestion, all the people suffering in the
Mhm.
pleural cavity,
Right.
the thoracic cavity. Okay, so I'm going to make it a little bit now. Yes.
Two
Yes. So,
twigs.
so maybe if you have some fresh from your garden, something,
Mhm.
you have a garden, right? So maybe
Not right now. But
No,
in the
whenever.
summer, in the spring.
yeah, whenever that will be something additional yoga for you.
Mhm.
See, I'm just crushing it and adding it, everything.
I smell a cinnamon too.
Yeah.
From when
So
you
when,
broke the
yes. So when you use all the spices, herbs, you use them, you touch them, you feel them, you smell them. It's all going towards our sensory pleasures, sensory wellness, sensory healing. Right? Food acts as a medicine. Hippocrates also says the same thing. If food is right, the health is right. Right? I will drink some more juice. So as this is getting boiled and this is almost done, let me just finish this part. Now I'm going to just put some fork here so that you know it should not burn at the bottom, as it has a full, it is a full fat thing. Right? And we talked about this, right? Whether using 0%, 1%, 2%, 3%. The skin, right? So choice is always on the person.
Yeah, right.
Okay. You just remember how deeply it goes to the torturing of the food. I go with that concept. I'm just making sure it's not getting burned at the bottom. And that's the good side. I mean, there's all this.
Yes, to clean up.
When we buy a new house, the first thing every Indian does this one. You go to the house, you boil the milk, and you let the milk come out.
Okay.
That's the ritual.
Ah.
So you prosper and prosper. Okay. So this is the main thing. Okay. Now this is boiled. Let it sit aside, and we will wait until it becomes
Cool.
lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
Okay. Until it becomes lukewarm. I will let it sit here for us, and I will clean this mess, otherwise it will start smelling, and we will be cooking the second part. It is very hot, okay? You have to be very, very careful when you do all of this.
Watch the burner's still on.
Yeah.
You set your paper on fire. Burn your wrist.
Okay, good enough. Not to smell when we will cook again. Okay. Okay. So our yogurt stuff is getting ready. Our decoction in Ayurveda is getting ready. I will boil it again. It didn't came to the boiling point.
So you need to boil it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Now we will make some nice sprouted for our dish, because many people complains about the protein part of it. Many people complains about they are unable to digest the lentils, beans, all of that.
Yeah.
So there are different ways of cooking, and why you have to cook it in a specific way is very important. Anything wrong?
No, I was just looking. You had some blood drawn or something. Your arm.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yes. I had a regular checkup.
Oh.
So that's why I couldn't change the timing, as this is a
Yeah.
year end.
Right.
I was like, gosh. And it's hard to go into all of that stage. I was like, okay, today is going to be a tough day. So, so you see this. So you, whatever fresh is always 100 times more common. But now we are in such a season that we do not get fresh stuff around us. Okay. So whatever is local to us and our local farmers offer us, we have to think that way, and you get the best out of it. Okay. And if you have the garden inside the house, that's a totally different thing. Okay. All right. Now the next thing is we're making this That's okay. No worries, no worries. I'll just give this. It was almost coming to you.
Yes.
So, we will have onion. I will just keep this aside, okay? Because
So
this is a
what is
culture.
the name of the thing you're making now?
Yeah, usal. You can say sprouted lentils.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the homemade lentil. These are the sprouts. Okay. And now this is a kapha season, kapha time. We do not want chickpeas or pinto beans or lama beans, bigger beans. No. You always stick in the, when it is very cold outside, when there is a temperature down, you make sure that you understand Ayurveda in a little bit different way. Okay. So you use the smallest form of the beans for your condition, your problem, your challenge. Okay.
So is that mung beans or is that lentil?
Mung beans.
Is that lentil, a type of lentil?
When it splits, it becomes lentil.
Ah. So where do you get the base for that?
Yeah. Many stores. Even Earthfare carries it. Earthfare carries it. Earthfare?
Earth Fair. Is it called mung beans?
Yes, ma'am.
And they come dry, right?
Yes. They are dry. Then when I did it, I boiled the water fully boiled water. I put it in the beans, let it soak for 6-8 hours, strain the water for 1 hour. There is a video on my YouTube channel. You can go and check it out. It's a very simple process, and I think one of the cooking also cooking module also in the module 1 or 2. I think I have that also.
So hot water, boiling water, 6 to 8 hours soak.
Let it soak for
Drain.
6 to 8 hours. See, I put it in such things so it can double.
Okay.
Okay, like, and then drain it, let the water come out, and then I sprayed it because in the winter time it gets smelly.
Oh.
So I sprayed for half an hour to 1 hour.
So it can dry.
And then and then I tie that knot like airtight. Okay, so I will hold. So if the beans are here, I will spread it. Then I will take it all the 4 corners. I will make a knot here. Squeeze it, and then this is the key. 2 layers of this around it, and packed container. Overnight, in the morning you will get the sprouts.
So you don't, when you put them in the cloth, do you squeeze the water out? No.
Because it's already dry.
Okay.
Already it is strained.
Okay.
So when you strain, I use this. When it strains,
Right.
the water is already out.
Right.
You use this to let the water come out. Okay.
So you cover tie corners.
Okay.
And then
Now the
two layers of paper towel.
around it, yes.
And then in the refrigerator or on the counter?
God.
Yeah.
In the winter I put it in the oven, just airtight. So I keep it in an airtight container, and then that container I put it inside. In the summer you don't have to do anything. In 4-5 hours you will see the sprouts very well. You don't even need a paper towel in the summer, because summer everything is different in summer, right? So now your third dish is making the
salted lentils.
So, yes. And this is like people always, my non-vegetarian clients always have a complaint. How do you get the protein? How do you get this? How do you get that? So I don't know, many times if people are open, I explain them how I get it. But it takes time for people to understand that there are so many other stuff also carries the good protein and good. So now if you see this, how much I will record this for you. You see the boiling point? Okay, I will just record this for you. I will get it all the way. So I don't know whether it is, you can see it from here. So it's boiling like this. Okay. Okay, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let it boil a little bit more and then we'll turn it off. So 50%. This is the 50%. Now we have only 2 cups. In a day, how many cups you need? At least 10 cups of water. So you start with 20 cups, let it boil until the 10 cups. And that's the water I would like you to drink properly.
Okay.
Sip it, sip it, sip it. Okay? Got it? Can I will go away from the from this. Now, Ayurvedically, if you want to see, let me do this a little bit down. Yeah. Give me a second. I will just do a little down. You want to say something?
Do you reduce?
Hold on.
Do you reduce this, or you just let it boil?
Let it boil.
Okay.
Yeah, let it boil. Let
So
it boil.
it's in- yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. I'll get it a little closer. It's not like exactly on the top, but you can see it. Will that be okay?
Yeah. I saw it. I looked.
Yeah, and that's why in between I did the close-up so that I think they don't tilt like this. That's the problem. That's why I had to do like this. Okay, good enough. Now let's finish our third one. Okay, so now I'm putting this on. This is nice and hot. This is a grill.
Right.
Okay, cast iron. So now I'm going to cut. So what I did here, I made some of the extra sprouts so that I can show you today. Okay. So now I washed and I cleaned the onion. Okay. I'm going to chop it properly. Okay. So you were asking me, can I eat the onion? That was your question. So I'm going to show you how.
So not a whole onion, not that much onion, right?
Not that much onion. Yeah. And then this is a green pepper. Okay, so pungent, bitter, astringent. Who are your friends?
Pungent, bitter, astringent.
Make sure you remember this
Yes.
taste of the. How many tastes of the food?
6.
What are they?
Sweet, sour, pungent, bitter, astringent, and
Your favorite.
fat? No, salt. Yes.
Your favorite.
What kind of pepper is that?
I just guess it's serrano, I believe.
Serrano. Okay.
Okay, so now this is hot and nice. Your water is boiled, so I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so I will just say here. So this is 50% reduced water in the form of the decoctions. We are talking about decoction for our pain management as well as weight together. And our client is a Kapha imbalanced person along with many other challenges. So we are using certain combinations for her decoctions. Perfect. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. Give me a second. Okay. All right.
Do you strain it or no?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Now I'm turning this off. Okay. And if you want to drink it, I can serve you a little bit. But this is hot. Okay. Don't come close to it. Okay. Now this is getting cooler. Okay, let's keep it aside. Okay. Now our main dish, something making with the lentils. Okay.
So are you leaving the seeds and the peppers? Do you take it out?
That one I will take it out. Yeah, this side is good. Okay. So I will explain a little bit what we are going to use here. So I will use some ghee, medicated ghee. So this medicated ghee, I think I have given you,
Yeah, and the
right?
container.
So I'm going to use 1, 2. Okay, but for you, when you're cooking, 1 is good enough for your whole day session. Okay, and
Let's move this.
I'm going to use this these containers. It has different spices and herbs in it. So now, but it is nice and hot. Okay, the temperature is good. I will just get the seeds out of the chili. And when you get the seeds out of the chili, you make sure you do not touch your face.
Especially your eyes.
Especially your eyes. Or anything close to your face. Specifically, tip of the nose also is the worst place to touch. This is nice and hot. I'm going to put this a little bit of mustard seeds here. Okay, mustard. It's not hot. See, even if the grill is hot, the temperature of the oil is not yet hot enough. Okay, so let's hear some popping sounds.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yes, I also.
Cilantro.
And this is my garden one. Okay.
Is that cilantro?
Yes.
Okay.
This is garden. This is garden. This is garden. If you walk from the other side of the office, you will get this. This is fresh, home produce, home cooking. So this is where the half of the healing is going to happen. Okay, now I'm going to put a teaspoon of the mustard seeds and our chili. Okay. And then I'm going to add this onion.
Oh, so you're putting more in. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Maybe it's half. Okay.
Yeah, this is a half of the
Okay.
and then you mix it well. The first rule is like you keep your hairs behind when you're cooking. Keep your hands, like your aroma. Like let everybody make you happy when you're cooking the food.
Right.
Saute it well.
Okay, so you're just going to saute that.
Yeah, I will record for you. I will show you the recording. And we expect a little bit of good caramelization here. So in this I'm going to add a tablespoon of turmeric. I'm adding 1 tablespoon. Yeah. And then I will add a little bit of cilantro here. Okay. Not the whole cilantro, okay? And now I will let it cook and I will cut the onion, tomato. So you were asking me about tomato.
Right.
How can I use the tomato? It's a trick for you. Okay?
Well, it's just that I have some at home. I hate to throw it away. I went to the store right before I came to see you, so
Okay.
I have all this stuff I'm not eating. Okay, so we're dicing, what, half a tomato?
Okay. And I'm going to pour it. And I'm going to mix it very well all together so that it can all infuse together. a little bit so we can terminalize well for us.
Okay.
Okay. So now our main thing, which is going to go in, is our sprouted mung beans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you want to try it out and see the texture, the softness, the sprouts, do you smell anything bad here? Right? So this is how it's supposed to come. So when you dry that kind of thing on the before the paper towel application, this is what you're going to do.
Test it. Yeah.
Alright? And don't bring, like, if you see the alfalfa sprouts are most of the time how long they are in the market.
Yeah.
They're gassy. Too much water.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
But
like them anyway.
just when the light is coming out, that's where you stop. But let me explain you one funny thing about Ayurveda. The main thing in Ayurveda, okay? Our culture at the current time, we are very much into the smoothie and sprout concepts, right? If you see Ayurvedically, this is the food which is in between. You understand in between? On the physical level?
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're understanding
Yeah.
what I mean to say? Okay. This is exactly what it is. So Ayurvedically, this is not really a good food. But if you like, but our generation, we are very much into. So I'm going to pour a bowl of,
Yeah.
and I'm going to mix it. Yeah. I will put it in properly. I think it will go easily. So I'm going to put some salt on top of it and mix it well. Okay. So I will put some salt as per taste and move this. I will put this away just for a few minutes until they finish this. I will mix it well. You want to mix?
Sure.
Want to try? I will just move the camera for you, okay? Hold on. Okay.
Well, this is a lot of food.
Yes. But for you, you have to just do what is required for you, yeah. Very good. Get it all from all the corners, on the sides. Okay. Now put all the remaining cilantro into this one. Very good. Let it be. That you can decorate it on your dish.
Okay. Garnish.
Yes. Right? So when we talk about sprouts Ayurvedically, it is another one more thing what I can suggest to add some of the asafoetida as beans are a little bit gassy, right? So this is a Vata Sharma. Okay. So you can use that just to reduce the gassiness of the beans, okay?
Oops, I just
It's
swapped
okay.
some-
No worries, no worries. Don't touch, okay? It's
Okay.
very hot.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
All
I
right.
will do the rest.
We'll
Okay.
switch.
No problem. Yes. So. So now I'm going to add a little bit of water here. Okay. All right. Let's add a little bit of hot water.
Where do you buy this?
Indian store dog. Yeah, Indian store. I'll get one for you, don't worry. Okay? No worries. Kitchen is like a whole medicine pharmacy. Ayurvedic kitchen is like too much.
So a little more water. Okay.
So I will add, now it's all very well and nice and mixed. Okay? Now if you like here, this is the place where you can add some roasted dry fruits or roasted sesame seeds or roasted safflower seeds. This is the time. Okay? You can add them. I'm just going to add a water, maybe the cup for you so you understand. 1 cup of water. Okay. And I will let it cook. And I will add, let me see.
Garlic?
No, I'm looking for some
Seeds?
seedy form to it. Oh, I can add. This is a dry chickpea flour. Okay, so I have different combinations of herbs in it. So I'm just going to add this one just to give it a thickness. Like people generally add cornstarch or rice flour or things like that. I'm just going to add more lentil powder so that it will help us to mix it well. Okay, a kind of giving it a binding agent.
Right, it's a thickener. Yeah.
Thickener and good thickener.
So that's just chickpea powder?
Yes, chickpea, and I had added some cumin in it. Cumin and salt. Yeah.
So you buy it as chickpea powder, then you add that stuff
So
in.
you buy roasted chickpeas,
Right.
and then you saute them, you make a powder out of it along with the herbs. That's what exactly I did. It's just thickening. It gives some nice aroma and flavor. So sauteing, like as I told you, the transformations in the food is the key of the health and wellness.
So to make the powder, after you cook the chickpeas, then put it in a food processor?
I saute the chickpeas, let it cool out, like this guy is becoming. It's almost a little bit more hot. It's still hot. And then that's it.
So then you put them in the blender.
Yes.
So after you've cooked them,
Not
then you
cook,
saute them?
saute.
So you don't get dry beans and boil them in the water first and do all that? Or you just saute the dry beans?
This is the pan.
Right.
I got the chickpeas. Not the chickpeas what you are thinking. The whole. No. There are roasted chickpeas which doesn't have a skin on top of it. You will get that. Just do some sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
It's just something I like it. But you can replace that with sunflower, hemp, or you can replace it with the safflower seeds. It's okay. Okay. Or sesame seeds is the best for your health.
Yeah.
Sesame seeds, perfectly fine. Brown or white, whatever you have. Again, saute it, let it cool off in the blender, blend it, and then this is the time you add it.
Okay.
Even if you don't add it, it's perfectly fine. Okay. Just too much.
Blender.
If too much to remember, forget it. Okay. All right. Now we'll do one of the thing which will be easy for us to make some dosas. The one dosa what you ate.
Which is
that tortilla kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, but that is the last dish for us. Okay. So I have
Or you cook that directly on the grill there. You cook them on the grill?
No, I'm checking because before I keep them here, they will break.
Oh,
If they say
right.
it's a plastic, right? I got it in the plastic container. So if I keep it here, it will, the rubber will melt. So I'm
Melt,
just
yeah.
making sure it will not be too. Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And now I will give it to you a little bit, and I want you to feel the texture of it. Because as it is properly sprouted very well, it doesn't need to be too much overcooked. Okay.
Yes.
So if you want to eat as a snack, you can keep this consistency.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to eat with the rice, you make it more liquidish.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
How? Or if you want to put in between your sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
then you let it cool off, put it in the blender and make a hummus out of it, and then spread it out. I'm just giving you some because I know it's going to be a little challenge for you to cook. And put a lot of efforts in the cooking. So just giving you some variations of how you can think of when you are eating this. I'm going to test it and set it. See?
Okay.
Let me give you one with the spoon.
So you said no rice for me, right?
I told you the reasons of rice.
Right.
But if you saute the rice and it's very hard. It's not hard? Oh gosh. Is it cooked?
It's a little crunchy.
Little crunchy, then let it cook for another few more minutes. Okay.
It's alright.
Until then, we will make a batter of the different flours. Okay. Is it spicy? It's not. Is it spicy? It's not.
No, it's not spicy. It's alright. So you want it, you tasted it, so should it be softer than that?
Yes, a little softer than that. I still feel the hitting point.
It's crunchy.
Okay. So now the making of the crepes for you. Okay. From the dough, from the different doughs. Okay.
So I can eat rice if I cook it and then saute it?
No, saute it and then cook it.
Saute it first.
Saute
then cook
very
it.
nicely until it becomes, you will see the color change and nice aromas. Okay. So now your crepe I'm going to make for you is like very simple. Okay. Let me see if it is coming in the recording. Yes. Okay. All right. So there are different flours here. So this is the oatmeal flour. Okay. This is a rice flour. This is wheat flour. This is lentil flour. Okay. So now just one or two variations we will do it for you so that you can think of doing something at home on your own. Okay? So you're good. Please, no, please fall. Don't fall. Okay. Just to show you to begin with, okay? So this is a green onion.
The tops, yes, okay.
Green spring onions. Okay?
Yes.
So what we are going to do, I'm going to chop properly. Okay, and then I'm going to add it here to make a batter, okay, out of it. Then I will get some of the onion. You instead of the onion, you can have some cabbage here, or you can have some grated carrots. You want to try that way? Yeah?
Yeah, well, that's fine. You've already cut the onion, that's all right.
Yeah, but you can replace this with a carrot, grated carrot, grated cabbage, red cabbage. I personally like red cabbage here in my cooking. I enjoy that also. So I'm going to have one fistful of spring onions, one fistful of onion. Okay, and now I will get some of the fenugreek. Fenugreek is something which is very good for your health and wellness. So
So you grow that here?
So
Where,
this is a
if I
fenugreek.
can't get it green,
Indian store, Chinese store, G-Mart, everybody carries them. I think Harris Teeter only doesn't carry it because it doesn't sell in their store only. But wherever the Asians are, you can go to that store, Asian market maybe, I don't know. So one fistful of the fenugreek. Okay. And now I'm going to make some batter with some yogurt in it. But let's see this. Okay. So now see the water is gone. It is sticking at the bottom. So if you feel, I will take one more time. It's good to eat as a snack and snacking at or lunch along with some avocado and crunch like that. But with the rice, you need a liquid instead of it. With the bread, soup and bread, you need a liquid. So you have variations with the same dish. Okay, I'm going to turn it off now. This is perfect. If you want to see, let me bring the camera here. Here we go. This is properly cooked, nice and cooked. This is going to go on your YouTube channel. Okay. So you will have this for you. I will give it to you. Hold on.
I'm not going to touch this.
No, it's okay.
There, okay.
You want to try and see whether it is cooked? It's good enough?
Yeah.
Yeah? Happy this texture? Consistency and everything? Okay, good. So I think you're good. Your picture is here. You can see it very well, okay? Now I will go to the next dish.
How's the milk?
Milk? Yeah, good reminder. Let's do the milk part, I think. See, this is a good temperature for the winter. Now I want you to touch it. Put your finger inside. Touch it. Feel it.
Yeah.
Good? This is a good temperature to begin with, okay? So
Sweet.
Okay. Now, this is my culture. Homemade culture. Okay. I will get one small container.
I brought some with me if you want.
No. That's okay, Doc. So this is a yogurt culture. Okay, this is a yogurt. Let me see, show you. This is a yogurt culture. I'm just mixing it. Okay, and now what I will do, I will just pour a little bit of milk here, just to make it more consistency same. Okay, so that when we will mix it in the big jar, it will spread easily. Are you getting it? What I'm trying to teach you? Understanding it? Now I will get a good container, okay, which will have air tight lid, so that the air will not go into it. Container tight, clean, okay. Right. So this is the milk going here. And now I'm going to mix the culture. In the winter, you just need a little bit more culture. I'm just going to put it here, mix it, and then we are good to go. So generally, once you put the culture, you don't have to mess up the stuff. But in winter, I'm a little worried about the temperature, so I will disturb it a little. Okay. There are people in India, when they make in Indian weather, they just drop it like a drop. That's it. But here our temperature varies a lot. It's very hard to get the best yogurt. Okay. All right. So I'm going to cover the lid.
So for how much culture for how much milk?
So how much is this container? Can you guess? Maybe 4 and 4, 8, 10 ounces maybe this one. So I have kept 2 tablespoons of the culture. So for one 6 ozone, right? That's what you call it, the little one. 4 ozone, right? 4 ozone cup, right?
A cup is 8 ounces.
8 ounces. So I think this is
A pint that's more than a cup. Yeah.
So this is a 10 ounces maybe then.
10 or
So
more.
imagine like for 4 to 5 ounces, 1 tablespoon is good enough. Now I'm going to put it in a place where I'm not going to touch it for the whole night, okay? And the best place, it's a sun there. So many times what I do when I make this, I will look for the sun in the house. And I will put it in the sun like this until I have the sun in my house, okay? So I will look for it and I will make sure it will get a little bit of warmth from the sun. I will just show you so that you will.
Right, it's okay.
Sure? You got it? Okay, perfect.
And then, so you let it sit overnight.
Yes, and in the morning you will have a beautiful yogurt.
Stir it up.
That's it. You don't have to do anything. Just take it and put it in the fridge. That's it.
So once it's sat overnight,
Yeah.
you eat it or you put it in the refrigerator?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty
so
easy. So
it's so easy.
culture, where do you get the culture?
Take it from me. I'll
I
give it
have
to you.
some small containers.
Yes, give it to me. I will give it to you before we forget it. Okay.
Is there a way to propagate it in some way?
Once you will get the first batch, you will have extra. So you preserve some in the deep freezer. Okay.
Oh, you mean you get it? You freeze some of the yogurt after it's made?
Not the freeze, only culture, because this is from India.
No, but I mean to get the culture. Like, you're giving me a little, but once I make a batch of yogurt,
You keep it always. You have to keep it a little bit left.
that's the
That
culture.
will be the continuation. The culture. This one will be culture. You can use
Right.
it as a culture tomorrow. Okay. So that will be the culture. So I will give it to you.
So that already has some milk, some water
A
in
little
it.
bit, yeah. Just to keep it. No water. Okay. Good.
Okay, good. I will experiment. Science class.
Your chemistry class. No, your microscope. Your
Yeah.
pathology class.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to look at it with a microscope. I don't want to know what's in it.
Can you lock it
Yes.
properly, please? Okay. You want some tea for yourself?
Sure.
Let me warm it a bit, okay? It's cold now. In this winter, it becomes fast
My spoon.
colder. Okay, now we will be doing this part. Let me give you this first. We will do the 2 variations of this. One with the green onions and one without the green onions, okay?
So I need to keep the yogurt culture in the freezer.
Just as a emergency kit.
Right. To keep it in the freezer and then defrost however much I want,
Yes.
and then. Okay.
No, once you make the yogurt, you keep everything in the refrigerator. But by mistake, one day, if you will finish everything, then there will be the remaining part of it. Just saving your
Keep it in
efforts.
the freezer. So that's
This is a fenugreek.
Oh,
Clean
you're
fenugreek.
washing
I'm just
them more.
washing it so that we can use it.
And we're going to use that too, okay?
Alright.
You're going to put some of that into...
In the other
In
one.
this.
So one we are doing with the spring onion and one we are doing without onion. Just to make you sure that you understand without onion also.
Oh, you've got garlic there.
Yes, I'm getting some garlic, clean garlic. Give me a second.
So how you're doing a lot of cloves there, it looks like, huh?
Yeah. I like garlic in the winter. It's very beautiful. So we are going to use this garlic. So we'll put the garlic cloves in our crepes today. Okay. So for that, what I need to do is that I'm going to make. You can do it on the cutting board, but I'm just going to save our time. So I'm going to put the garlic cloves, 5 to 6 cloves of the garlic here. But my quantity is more, right? As you understand that, right? And I'm going to put 1 spoon of the fennel seeds, okay? And then I will put 2 to 3 of the
Chilies?
Yeah, 3 of the chilies, 3 to 4 chilies. They're small and tiny here. And then I'll be adding salt.
Salt?
Yeah. Salt, because salt has to go in this also. So here just a little bit of salt, half teaspoon. And I will blend it all together, okay? And this I'll do that later. Where is the top? Okay, your tea is ready. I will strain it over here. There we go.
So you can grow fenugreek in this climate?
Summer is the best. You can grow inside the house.
Yeah.
I'm just going to blend it and make it a paste. I like this size. It's easy. But I'm this so to deal with. Okay. You see this?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit here, okay, in yours, with the spring onion and this here. Okay. Now I'll put some fenugreek here. And some.
Half a tomato, okay, other kind.
Just a variation for you, okay, so that you can make something new every time, every day. Okay. Okay. See?
Nice color.
Yeah.
So you put that on top of what?
The garlic and ginger, garlic and as fennel, garlic, green chili, and salt. Okay, just a variation for another variation for you. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of ginger paste, which we made it. Go, and now I'm going to mix the flowers into it. So So these are the two variations we are going to do. Let me move this.
So all of that blended stuff goes in there.
Yeah. So these are just two variations with two different vegetables for you. One has tomato and fenugreek. One has spring onions and fenugreek into it. Okay. So now we will add the flowers just to make sure. All right. So this is a chickpea flour. Okay. So 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon, and 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoon here. Okay. So the quantity is less and more.
Chickpea flour.
Now I'm going to add a little bit of the rice flour to give the stickiness, and one into yours. Okay, so in the spring onion. Now I have oatmeal and oatmeal. Okay, a little bit more as the quantity is more in this one. Okay, and then a little bit of, so any flour what you have at home, okay, you can use them. So 1 lentil, 1 grain, 1 millet, something like that. Okay, and now goes the water. So water consistency depends on how much thick we need. So you know that the way we do for our pancakes, right? You know the pancake concept, right? So I'm going to make sure we have salt in this dish before we cook. So I'm going to add salt as per taste, depending upon the quantity. Okay. Everything goes with your own style, right? And now I will be mixing this, but at the same time, what I will do is put one stove top here just to let it get warm for us. Okay. Yeah, my grill is. Make sure. Now the salt and everything is here. I'm just going to mix it well. Okay, and now we will be adding the water to give it a consistency. Okay, so add the water. I will start with the half cup, and I will make sure. And then it looks like thick.
So the proportion of flour really doesn't matter as much as the texture.
Yes.
Yeah. For the.
Yeah. Sometimes you like thick. Sometimes you like thin. What is your mood? How is the weather? You know. In the summer we like more light. In the winter we like to eat because we are hibernating, right? And then there is a cold, there is a right. So I'll mix it. So this is a 1 cup exactly water for your spring onion, and see how many herbs are there, how many medicinal food. So how much medicine you see here? Right. Everything is a medicine. Garlic is there, ginger is there. What is the garlic and ginger doing right here in this food? That's what the Ayurvedic food is. Yes, ma'am. You got it, doc. You got
Metabolism.
it. Yes, ma'am. You see that, right? And this is what even the so now this consistency is good enough. Okay, you see the pancake. So like the way we do the pancake, right? It's exactly the same thing. Okay. Now we are done with that. We're done with this. I'll just make some water into this. So now if you want to see this, okay, so it's just a very common sense. Like cooking is all about fun. It's all about mixing, playing, doing, testing. You know, people know modern testing, technical testing. This is a light testing, right? So I will make sure, see, simple, very less utensils, mix it well. You know, and these videos, I just make it for my clients so that they can go back again and if they are confused. Because I know this is too much learning at one point. People teach this in 3 months course. But as an Ayurvedic doctor, I always like to teach what is the best for you, your condition, which is going to help us, all of that. Now you have a wonderful opportunity to throw the vegetables here. Are you getting it? How simple it can be for you to make one dish at one time. Yeah? You just need some stuff in the house.
Right. So if you put vegetables in that, if you're making like a
Crepe.
crepe, you have to have them finely chopped, then, not
Yes,
too
ma'am.
lumpy.
Yeah. Use this jar. This is the best one to use. I'm just showing you, but if I do for my family, I throw everything. It's so much time consuming. When I do the panchakarmas and all of that, my whole day goes where I really don't think. Because cooking is 25% of the cleansing. Then body work is the another 25%. Then mental cleansing, cooking, all of that. So this is the consistency we have. We might need a little bit more liquidish. Okay. You see this? So now let's do first your spring onion one. Okay. So I'm going to put some oil at the base just to make sure that it will not be sticky at the bottom.
So what kind of oil do you use?
So you use any oil what you like. I will use peanut oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil. Let's do some grapeseed today. Okay. I'm just going to make sure it's nicely greased properly so that it will not stick at the bottom. Okay. And we will use the grapeseed oil today. Okay. So this is see this? Now
The tricky part for me is flipping.
flipping. I will show you the easy way. Okay. So once you do this at the base, okay. Okay. You go to the side. You go to the side. You go to the back. Now you put it below. You flip it. Then if it's too quick, it has to be cooked properly. But next one we'll do it. Okay. So flipping is not that tough. It's just like you have to cook it properly.
Right.
I flipped it early,
So this is,
ahead of time.
it wasn't solid.
Yeah, it was not solid enough to flip. Okay. So we'll do it one more and you will see it's not that hard to do. Okay. So I'm going to put some.
I saw it. I don't want to stand in front of the camera so I can see it on the camera. So I'll sit here.
No worries, no worries. So I'm going to put some of the ghee. This is how I like to eat. Okay. That ghee again. There you go. And look at this. Make sure it is getting cooked properly because these are all flowers. They have to be cooked properly. Why most of the people get stuck with these problems? Because we don't cook it properly. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit on the top. And like this. I will make sure it is very well cooked. Otherwise, it's not good for the gut. Yeah, it bothers in the gut.
Right.
You start, everything starts from the gut in Ayurveda. and digestion and this and that. So we have to be very careful. And the heat, this is a cast iron, this is a full heat, and it is cooking on a proper heat. Okay?
So you use high heat, okay.
For this kind of cooking.
Yeah.
When I'm making my that tortillas, what you ate, that is different, medium, high. You have to keep your eyes here. You cannot put this here and go and do something and come back and do. It's not a baking, it's a cooking. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to put this and keep it aside for us. Alright. You want to try one?
Sure.
Okay. It's not too hot right here. Just I will turn off the heat a little bit so that you can.
You mean try to do one?
You want to do
Cook
one? Yeah.
Okay.
And to put it.
I never made pancakes,
Yeah,
so
it's
this
okay.
is going to be a bit
It's
of
okay,
a
I will
challenge.
teach you. Yeah. Just do it. Put it on the stove top. Hold on. Let me see it. Yeah. Spread it.
One layer?
Yeah. One little bit more. Half. 1.5. Spread from the center. From the center, you did good. From the center, from the center, from the center, from the center. Like this. Hold on. Hold it. Hold my hand. Okay. No. So, see. I'll show you. Good. You did good. Okay. I'll just do it.
Fill in the hole.
You have to. Yeah. You have to, it's like the superficial layer of it. You have to spray the superficial layer. You know, like if you see 3 layers: dermis, epidermis, hypodermis.
Right.
So very easily, like the way surgeons peel the skin off easily, like that. Okay. Just going to the superficial. I want you to try this and tell me how it is. Try and test it and let me know how it is coming up.
Good. I like it.
You like it? That's kind of medical eating I would like to see in you. Okay. Sense?
So how do you tell them to flip it?
Yeah, I will show you. Okay. So just
Get out of
simple.
the way?
No, you're good. Stay here. So you're fine. What I will do, I'll just keep a little bit around it. Okay.
That's oil. Or?
Just all. Yeah. Now take this. Yeah. Now this is cooked properly.
Is it brown?
So go around slowly, gently. Don't flip at a time. Okay. Just remove the edges first. All the different sides. Remove the edges. Detach it.
There we go. It's loose.
It's okay. Now go to the center. Flip. See? You got it. Perfect. That's it. Don't leave it. Leave it. Press and leave it. Press and leave it. Press and leave it. You see that? Perfect. See, you flipped it. Pancakes are very thick. That's why it's easy to flip. These are not that thick because if you keep them very thick, then it will not cook. The grains will not cook properly.
Right.
And that's not what we want. Now we will put some grapeseed oil on top of it. A little bit, just a little. So this is too much, right? So you have to hold your finger in the front. So I will do like this.
Let me see how you do it.
Okay. Okay. Now flip it.
Again?
Now there is a division, right? So you make sure you go gently there. Yeah. Yeah. No, you have to go it very softly and gently. Yep. Turn. Take fully and flip. That's it. You got it.
It's not in the middle.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You did it. That's exactly
There.
how you make it. See? Good. So you did it. See, I did not even touch this one. You did it. Go get your containers. We'll put it into your container.
You fixed it a little bit.
You did it. You did very well. Keep your containers there. I'll get it for you. There you go. Take it. It's very hot, okay? I'll do.
Do you want me to put something under this or just put it in?
No, take it. Oh, you take the tissue towel, paper towel.
Paper towels, where
Yes.
are they? Oh, they're there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this will be good enough for you. So go at the bottom around the corner, bottom around the corner, middle part. Look, when you go into the middle, okay.
Right.
So this is how you go, this is how you go, this is how,
Flip, right?
okay. So you need a nice heat of the pan also, otherwise it will break, right? So I'm going to make some cheese for myself.
Well, that's a lot easier putting the ginger in the. See, I used to make it
I
by,
do that all the
by
time.
grating it and then putting it in a little bag and squeezing the juice in. It's just easier to do that and strain it, right?
I do that in that one also. The ones which you saw me doing it. It's the same thing, I do it.
Do you peel the outside?
Yes. But if it is an organic one, I don't. Sometimes the high stitcher has pretty good organic one.
What is that?
That's tea.
Oh, just regular tea.
Regular
Black tea.
Yeah. Black tea with the some spices. Okay. So this goes for you. Ready for you. There you go. There is the another container. Can I have one more container from you?
I brought several with me.
I just need one more for this one to give it to you.
So what are we getting? The lentils, okay.
Yeah, we need that,
Get
right?
a big one. Dinner is served. I think I gave you 3 of these yesterday. So
Yeah, and one is empty here.
you may have one
Yeah,
of them.
one without lid. I have it.
I'll take home with me
Yeah.
so I don't forget.
Yeah.
So I can cool this off and
Yeah.
grind it up
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, whatever the
Whatever
way
I wanna do with it.
you like to eat it. Yeah. In tomorrow's session in the morning time, we'll talk a lot about it, what you did, how you ate. Now, as this is the first time, I'm going to remove this and put it in here. So, Ayurvedically, the cooking always has to be in the cast iron.
Oh yeah?
Okay? Because iron, right? How many times doctors tell us that we are iron deficient, we have this, we have that. So, the more healthier is cooking in the clay pot or cooking in the
Cast iron.
cast iron. If you have it,
I do have.
but you have osteoarthritis, these pans are
Heavy.
so heavy for people with specifically arthritis
I
patient
have
clients.
cast iron pans and I have a cast iron grill pan. So it's like this big. And one side is flat and the other side is
Grill.
yeah. So I can make the pancakes on the flat side.
Yeah, so whatever the lighter form you have, you can take that, you know.
So do you wash your pans or no?
Yeah. I wash my pans because they get very rusty if not.
Because a lot of people don't wash cast iron. Believe
Really?
it. No.
Oh, after every cooking. After every cooking. Oh, I can't.
They wipe them out and oil them, but they don't put them in water so they don't rust. Yeah.
I can buy again one more
Yeah,
next
I know.
year. I buy every year. Like if it is dirty, I will buy. Because I have beautiful. I have one from Costco, from IKEA. It's such a beautiful piece. It's so pretty. It's beautiful. Every time I cook, when I'm doing my YouTube lives or something like that, then I use this one.
Whoa.
This is like 10 pounds.
Right.
Okay, but I use this. I love it. I have so many cast irons here in the. I put my Ayurvedically, if you see that, this is something you need to use often. Cast iron and clay and all of that, you know. So I'm going to put some
Milk.
Yeah. All right.
So you're going to use that batter. I don't want it to go to waste, huh?
Nothing waste. I will make something else. I will add some more vegetables and things, and in the dinner time I will serve to the family, you know. I will not make anything go waste in the kitchen. Everything has to be used. That's what we talk. Okay. Now any questions about the cooking class, Doug? So you got the yogurt, you got the.
I just need to practice.
You need to practice a little bit just to get into the habit of cooking, right?
And not cooking Western food. Yeah.
What is it?
Not cooking the usual Western food.
If you do the Western food with the Ayurvedic approach, you know, I think like that. I get the fresh bulb, and I clean it. I don't get the cleaned one and.
You don't buy the grated, the minced, anything. Yeah, so you just take the shells off the outside.
Fresh from the store.
Right.
Whatever we get it in our definition of fresh, you know. Our definition of fresh. I clean everything, wash it properly, and keep them ready so that this is from my garden.
Oh, wow.
You want to take one?
What kind of peppers are
The
they?
banana peppers.
Oh.
You can take one. You want one more? It is hot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's very hot. So I use them in our cooking, and this is from my garden.
Are those that's?
This is from my garden. Everything is from my garden. Only things like carrot I don't grow.
So that's just the tops of the onions?
Yes. You get the bulbs from the lows, you put it in the ground, and you take it.
They grow.
They grow, yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Did I get that container from you? The one with the lid?
No, I will give it to you. Let me see.
My empty one?
Yes. The one without lid,
So
right?
I don't forget.
Yes. Let me see where I kept it today. Today's cleaning. If not, I will give it to you tomorrow morning, okay? Let me see because I was cleaning in the morning. So we are done with our 4 dishes. One was decoction. So today we learned how to make yogurt in this video, how to make the Ayurvedic medicinal food, Ayurvedic medicinal lentils, for season wise, for the disease wise, for the body constitution of the client. And then we learned how to make the variations of lentils, how we can use that with the grains and with the breads and with the different forms, how we can enhance the way of eating it. This video is going to be on our YouTube channel. You are more welcome to share it, share with the world the beauty of Ayurveda, the knowledge of Ayurveda, and for your health and wellness. Would you like to drink some of this?
Tea, sure.
But this is with the milk, okay? I like this way.
This is my cup here.
Yeah.
Putting in more milk.
In Ayurveda, we use milk. Ayurvedically. But you have to have a good digestion for this. Yeah, but for that, you have to manage everything. Then only you will have a good digestion. So it's a lot of plus and minus when you're doing so many things. And I do the grating part like the way you do. Ginger like this.
Yeah, the microplane is nice because it's got very fine.
Fine, I know.
And you,
Sometimes I'm scared of using that, you know.
well,
You have to be very
you just have
careful.
to keep your fingers. But the other thing is that you have to scrape it out of the inside and then wash the thing when you're done. So, is this off now?
I will turn it off.
Yeah.
No, I will just give you a tea and then we'll all turn it off. Here you go.
You used to have one of those little strainers. I think
Yeah.
I do.
There you go. Test it. If you need some crystal sugar or anything, you let me know.
Well, the ginger usually is good enough. So.
Okay, let's go into the office after your tea, and then we'll finish the last session. Okay. Any questions for me, Doc?
Not yet. Gotta try it myself.
You will try yourself. Yes. You will. It's not too hard, it's not very complicated, but it is time consuming and it's a little bit of more like taking efforts for yourself.
I noticed today you gave me steamed broccoli,
Yes,
so I could do that too.
with the ghee and spices and herbs.
What did you put on the broccoli?
Broccoli, that chickpea one, like the cumin and salt and black pepper one, what I was telling you. That's the one I kept it.
The yogurt you gave me today had garlic in it?
Yes. Yeah, because I wanted to break down your kapha. That's why. So it's all about mindful eating for us. More like eating properly, doing properly, you know. And some hot water. You want some more water?
I have my thermos, my water bottle over here. A little later, maybe. Let's see.
No, you have to carry your tea, which is at in the office.
Have we,
Yeah.
the tea that you made for me,
Yes, you did not drink that yet, right?
do I need to put it in here or?
Yes. Because you drank enough tea now, that will be the tea you drink at the bedtime, the one which is in the office.
Oh, the one in the office.
Yeah.
So the one that we made, I drank all of that? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it did reduce to about half.
So, yeah, almost like 50% of cooking. And that combination, I will give it to you maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay? Once you're done, we will go down. So grated carrots, you can put whatever you like, though.
Yeah.
Cabbage, broccoli, grated, whatever grated you have. And I always make sure I keep the stuff ready on the weekends and things like that, you know. So something is always ready for us. We can use it. Take me Ready? Slowly go through the front door. Okay. I'll see you in the office. I'll give you 5-10 minutes. Just rest a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
And then we'll talk. Only the last small portion is remained. Yes, it's okay. Hello there, good afternoon, namaste, sat sri akal, hola. This is Aruna Patki, doctor of Ayurvedic medicine, and today we were learning about a diet concept or the food as a medicinal concept for our client who is going through the biggest challenge, osteoarthritis, pain, severe pain throughout the body, as well as weight 250. So we are working on so many different angles, but today's session was only meant to bring some awareness for all of you who would like to know how to cook properly, eat properly, know your body type, what is good for you, what is the good combination for you, what is the compatible food, what is not the good combination of the food for your health and wellness. Everybody should know, because in Ayurveda every person is a unique person and every person has a unique constitution, and if you act as per your constitution, behave as per your constitution, and eat as per your constitution, then it's more helpful for you towards the concept of preventative approach of Ayurveda rather than the disease management approach of Ayurveda. Hope this is helpful. If you like this, please do visit our YouTube channel, subscribe our channel, share this on your wall, and let people also know the authentic traditional medicinal concepts of food as a medicine. As Hippocrates says, if food is right, you are healthy. Thank you so much. Namaste.